Good evening, everyone. My name is Jefferson Howe. I'm a principal solutions engineer for mParticle, and I'm your host for this session's Tech Monday, Tech Tuesday sharing session. It's been a while since I've done my sharing because I've been busy, and basically, it's practically locked down here in Australia again. So we're actually just stuck at our homes right now, but hopefully once the vaccination rates goes up to 70% or 80%, we should be going back to our normal daily lives. As you can see, there's no video right now because my hair is so long, and it doesn't look pleasing as part of this sharing session. So I'll keep video off for now until I can get a proper haircut. So in this Tech Sharing Monday or Tuesday session, our topic is basically allowing you to leverage key technology providers like Braze, Branch, Radar, and mParticle to deliver the content of this show, where the content is basically allowing you to increase customer adoption and disrupt the competition by using location-based services. So here we're going to use Braze as always as our campaign execution or campaign management system platform, such that we can deliver real-time in-app push notifications and email to our customer or end user. The addition here would be the two new vendors. I think I'm missing Branches image here, but basically we're going to use Branch for attribution, because every time we send an email via Braze, we're going to put a branch attribution link there, such that we're able to capture statistics, where the user came from and how did the user arrive to the mobile app. Then lastly, we're going to use Radar in order to capture location-based information or data, such that we can use that to incentivize our end users of a promotional offer that's only available to them based on a certain geofence that they're applicable of. And lastly, given I'm working for mParticle, we're gonna use mParticle to integrate all of these vendors which I mentioned, such that we're able to see that end-to-end integration and solution, wherein mParticle becomes the glue across all the different platforms I mentioned. So here, the topic is basically how can we increase customer adoption and disrupt the competition. So let's go to the flow of my demonstration or Tech Sharing Tuesday or Monday day. So in the flow today, I'm going to represent myself as an entrepreneur, wherein I'm going to be selling donuts. That's why the name of the business or the donut shop is called Jeff's Donuts, because I really like or love donuts. So given I'm new to the market, I want to basically allow myself to be known within the market by using technology as an enabler, wherein I'm gonna create a mobile app and basically let the mobile app do most of the selling for me. So given I'm new to the market, I wanna maybe as part of my campaign tell to everyone via traditional marketing means that if they download my mobile app, they get a chance to avail some real-time promotional offers. So what are those promotional offers? This could be an offer wherein if you recently sign up for an account, you'll get a 20% discount. The other offer could be if you go to a certain location, and using location awareness service providers like Radar allows me to navigate or pinpoint you where you are, and basically where you are, if there's let's say within the 500 or 600 mile radius, there's a competitor of mine there, automatically bomb you with an in-app push notification or email notification saying that you just qualified for that $5 dozen donut campaign. So business objective is basically allow me to conquest my donut buyers and drive more mobile app installs, because I'm new to the market. So I want people to download my app, use my app, and also have them always be engaging with my mobile app. So how we're gonna increase that mobile adoption, right? So here, as I said, we're gonna use geolocation data to trigger in-person purchases within by using mParticle and Radar. So what we're gonna do is using location awareness information that's captured via your phone past the Radar, that will trigger when is the user qualified for a promotional offer or not. Then from there, use mParticle to orchestrate those information to downstream systems like Braze, Branch, such that they will be able to know when do they need to execute the campaign. So once the campaign has been sent out, the expectation here is that the user will either go to your store or to my donut shop, which is located in different parts in Sydney. Then from there, they'll be able to use the promo code or coupon code I immediately sent, which I recently sent to them as a way to get that amazing offer. So let's go with the flow. Customer experience. Let's say after the user downloaded the app, installed the app, they decided to open my donut app to check some items. Then basically they arrived to a certain place wherein I created a location or geofence zone. And the geofence zone was configured within Radar that any person who's within that 600 feet or meter, I think it's meter, within against my competitor, they qualified for that promotional offer. So once that information gets captured via the phone using the GPS coordinate, that information gets sent to Radar. Radar will now qualify it based on the configuration I've sent or the geofence radar satellites or hubs I've sent within Radar to do that geofence check. If they qualify, automatically Radar will send that data to mParticle. It will be represented as an attribute called user enter geofence, and basically once that attribute has been populated, that information will be orchestrated by mParticle to Braze, such that Braze will always look at that information. If that information is populated with the right value, which I'm expecting, Braze will trigger campaigns, and these campaigns could be in the form of an in-app push or an email notification. Once the user receives an in-app push or email notification, they are now able to open that and basically activate that offer, wherein they can just go to the nearest store that they know where I am selling donuts, then use that promo code which I recently sent to them as a way to avail for that $5 dozen donut offer. Then they can now purchase data, and once they purchase that $5 offer and maybe some additional items, maybe coffee or additional items, that information goes back to their profile such that I can retarget them later on. So rather than talking about the use case, let's go with the actual demonstration. So here I have an emulated mobile app. Let's say I'm now emulating as a customer who's going to download the Jeff Donut app. So as you can see, I'm already installing the app in the backend. So that would now start the installation. While we're installing that, as you can see, you should be able to see certain events flowing down to mParticle. So first part is just basically allowing me to allow the app to capture my location. So I'll allow always. This is to send notification, allow as well. So as you can see, once I'm able to allow this as well, you should see some information flowing down to mParticle. If I refresh this one, just to prove my point, go back to simulator. As you can see at the time, 8:47, there's application state transitions being captured by the mobile app and being sent to mParticle using our native iOS SDK. So this allows us or mParticle to understand what did the user recently did with the mobile app. This contains mobile installs, mobile upgrades, and so forth, or mobile app upgrades. So this allows you to understand in the backend what your users are actually doing with the mobile app. So if they actually decide to put the app foreground, that would, and basically, as you can see, that's in the background, that would send an application state transition. And if they went back to the app again, that would send another application state transition, sending foreground. Yep, as you can see. Yep. Then if I decided to, let's say in this use case or this walkthrough, let's say the user already has registered for an account, I'm going to fast forward the registration, wherein I'm just going to pre-populate that in the back end. So if I click login, basically this is just me logging in or registering, right? So if I click this one, this will let me log in. The name of the user is donutfoodie@mailinator.com. Automatically, once I log in, as you can see, that information, that login or registration event gets sent to mParticle as well. That's why you can see all the information flowing through within mParticle. Let's pause for a while and see what has happened within mParticle. So if I actually click this button called user activity button, this takes me to the user activity view of the profile of the customer. And as you can see, this customer is now known because the customer ID and email are attached to the email that he or she has used. If I want to understand what the user has did, this is just captured during the registration process. Basically the age, the name of the person, the gender, the last name, the mobile phone, and state. Additional information could be like their favorite preferred store is Macquarie Park. As you can see, this profile doesn't have any location information yet because the user actually hasn't gone through the process of going to the location where the geofence has been created. So to prove my point, let's go to radar just to showcase how does that look like. So in radar right now, I've configured a hub wherein as long as the user reaches 500 or 600 meter radius between North Sydney train station, that marks that you're now tagged to be near my competitor, because basic Acme Donuts could be here. I'm here, so I want to make sure that if anyone who lands on this spot gets automatically incentivized with that promotional offer wherein they can buy a $5 dozen donut. And as you can see, this is the radius is 250 meters. Sorry about that one, and longitude and latitude. So let's go back to mParticle, go back to live stream, show the app. And what I'm gonna do is put the app, let's say, in the background, because maybe I'm doing some text. Then let's say I'm already on my way to North Sydney Station. So to make that location information be available within my emulator, what I'm gonna do is go to features, go to location, set this to custom location, and automatically what you can see is that I'm able to hack the location. But normally in real life, this will be automatically being sent by the mobile app as long as location awareness is enabled by the user. So if I click OK, let's say I go back to the mobile app because I started browsing again the donuts because I'm just hungry for donuts. Automatically, as you can see, there's a custom event that gets sent to mParticle, and this custom event is saying that the user is now has qualified on the geofence. That's why automatically the geofence ID, description, tag, external ID, and confidence are being sent via radar to mParticle, and this is just mParticle receiving that event. And if I go back to the user activity profile of that user, automatically, as you can see, information like the description, external IDs, geofence IDs, tags are already like populated within the user's profile. So with having said that, automatically that information will be orchestrated in real time to Braze, right? And if I, let's say, go back into the background, and for some reason that user was almost stopping leaving off the North Sydney train station, automatically the user can now access that promotional offer via notification, and if they click that, automatically they get loaded back to the app and they can click this offer. And once they click that offer, automatically you can show a coupon code as part of the process, wherein they can use that coupon code to stop by to your shop and basically do or avail that $5 dozen donut process. So if, let's say, later on your customer for some reason is not a person or a fan of in-app push, what you can do is you can still use a different channel to engage with them. And here I'm going to use email. So the two emails I've sent is actually using was done via the registration process, wherein the registration process allows us to actually trigger an email campaign. Right, every time a user recently signs up, we can reward them with a 20% off campaign or promo, right? But let's go back there. Let's go back. How do I go back? Back to inbox. Then if I want to use the location awareness information, as you can see here, I'm just sending them today is your lucky day. We got an irresistible offer for you. Wherein based on that geolocation awareness information that was sent by radar to mParticle, that information gets sent to Braze, and Braze is now able to basically trigger this campaign saying that you're now being offered for that $5 AUD dozen donut offer. And if I click this one, automatically this will use Braze as my attribution provider, open the app, and automatically show the coupon code, which is donut time -XXX, and from there your user can now go to the brick and mortar store that you have and basically show that offer such that they can buy the donuts in a cheaper way. So based on that demonstration, what did we achieve as a business? So here are the results of the donut run. So here As you can see, the first result is we're now able to increase the adoption of the mobile app, wherein people are incentivized as part of the installation of the app. Here, people would want to download the app now because they might spread news with their friends, among friends, saying that they got this offer. Hence, most of their friends would also download the app, and this will allow you to increase your customer adoption. Second achievement would be drive sales conversion. Most likely, whenever someone goes to a retail store, they won't just buy the promotional offer, right? They might add additional items where in this flow they might be buying an additional coffee, cappuccino, maybe some sandwiches, and maybe additional shakes as part of this as part of their as part of their plans of going by to your store and availing that offer. So here you're able to drive more sales conversion. And lastly, you're able to maximize your campaign ROI, where you're able to efficiently target the users in a highly engaging manner, and also making sure that your marketing efforts are being qualified with a high return of investment or yield. And this is allowing you to repeat the process again and again in different ways or different forms or shapes. And from there, you're able to maximize technology as a key disruptor against your competition, and also making sure that your customers are always engaged and happy all the time. So I hope you find this Tech Monday Sharing Tuesdays or Monday session very useful, wherein you're able to use location-based information as a starting point of how you target real-time offers to your customers. I hope to see you soon in the next Tech Sharing Monday or Tuesday session, where I get to share additional insights or additional information that might be relevant to your industry or to your organization. Thank you.